I was at the forge the day before yesterday, and I started grinding on this chisel, what is now a knife. That was at the end of the day. I was tired of forging, and I wanted to just relax and mess around with something. I brought this chisel with me. So I ground out the rough profile, and yesterday and today I kept working on it. Yesterday mostly on the blade, and today I started filing quite heavily on the handle to bring it in line with the blade. The tang was asymmetrical. Well, the whole thing is still largely asymmetrical because of the shape of the chisel, but the bevel is getting pretty close to even. And so most lately I also applied this JB Weld kind of bolster here, and the idea is then to wrap the whole thing. I'm thinking some glass fiber and then twine epoxy, or possibly something with leather, to get a very indestructible handle. Also, I want to bring the shape down here in order that the profile of the knife be inclined more this way in the hand. So I'm going to look into doing all of that, and I'm going to continue tomorrow by grinding more on this. I'm going to grind it more into a tang, a very slender approximation of the final handle, so it'll thin out here and become less of a useful handle before it becomes more of one. It'll be a bit shorter, I expect. Still got a bit of a chewed up end on it there. So yeah, my new obsession. Updates to follow. Well, let me show you what I've been testing the edge on. This is a very sere piece of oak. It was long dead and forest seasoned when I cut it down and cut it off and cut it up. So it's very difficult to whittle. You can cut into it, but it tends to flake and tear like you see here. So this kind of very fat convex bevel gives a very controlled cut. It cuts very thin curls very easily. It's not for hogging off material. Well, I suppose later one should be able to chop with it to hog off material, but it's really for fine carving, I realized, because I thought I was making the indestructible chisel knife, which perhaps I am, but I'm not going to hammer on it. I'm going to use it creatively. Thanks for watching.